Hey guys, how's it going? It's September 30th, but might as well just do it today because I already know exactly what I'm going to do next month. And it's going to be big, it's going to be pretty big. Everything that's happening next month, especially a game that recently came out on Friday called Infinity Battlescape. This game has been in development, or at least the engine has been in development for over 15 years. And I just got to record a video this weekend. I bought the game pretty much day one. Well, I would say day one, but it's technically in beta. But they finally released it to the public. I finally have my hands onto this game, and I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys in this video that I am thoroughly excited about this game. I have been thoroughly excited for at least 15 years, or well, at least not for 15 years, but at least for about 8 years since a very, very, very early alpha video just showing off the engine of a promising game that was being developed by them, called Infinity: The Quest for Earth. It was an amazing video. You guys could look up that same video here on YouTube. I'm not going to post the link because I don't have time to look for links right now. So you guys can look it up and see what you guys think about it, or at least that video, and then look at Infinity Battlescape that came out on Friday. So Infinity Battlescape is a more PvP, PvP, VE, player versus environment game, where the primary mission of the game is to destroy the opposite team's stations and bases and all that stuff. All that is already generated and all that good stuff. And it's just all in good fun, I guess, is a more correct word, to say the least. But with that being said, I am very much enjoying the game. I didn't really get to film any, or I shouldn't say film. I didn't really get to record any of the gameplay footage that I was really enjoying, at least yesterday and Saturday, after I got done recording the 30-minute footage of me just fucking around. But I do intend on getting some really good gameplay here in another, probably this upcoming weekend. But really, it's just whenever I have time. I might actually have time today if I get Second Life Wrestling pretty much back on top of things. Since the release of Infinity Battlescape, I've just been drooling all over this fucking game. I'm really enjoying myself. I thought that it would be much like Elite Dangerous, but it's more like, and some people might say that this is wrong, but I believe that this is more like Elite Dangerous mixed with No Man's Sky, with the seemingly I wouldn't say seemingly, well, yeah, more like seemingly loading. So there's actually no loading screen, except for the loading screen to get into the game, to get into the server. That's really it. You're waiting at least 3 to 5 minutes to get into the game and onto the server flat. At least 10 minutes with piss poor internet and a decent computer, which is what I have. As you guys may have known, my parents have the absolute worst fucking internet in existence. But I'm running the fucking game fine. I have had little to no interruption in the game. So, you know, I'm thoroughly enjoying myself in this game. I never thought I would really enjoy myself in a PvPvE environment, such as a game like Infinity Battlescape. But since I have just been waiting for this game to finally be released to the public, so I can finally get my hands on this and just tell you guys how much I love this fucking game. And waiting 9 years for this fucking game to come out, a game that's been in development for over 15 years, since 2004. You know, it's well worth every single penny. And it's on sale right now, 5% off. It's on sale, 5% off if you guys want to get the game. It's literally $30 fucking dollars. $30 for a game like this, which is insane. It's insane how cheap this game is. It's insane well, I wouldn't say how cheap the game is, because I don't think it has, personally, enough content to be a $60 game, and for that, I applaud these guys. I applaud Inova Studios and their work. It's really incredible. Like I said, I've been waiting for this game for 9 years, very long time. So that's enough of me drooling over this game. You'll see a lot more recordings and possibly streams in the very, very near future, hopefully within the coming month. Now, the only reason why I say in the coming month, I don't mean October, I more or less mean November. I'm thinking of the future here, but I think it's not too late to talk about the future, because I am currently in the middle of finding a new job. I may have said this in a previous video last week, that I was either in the middle of finding a new job or waiting for a call from somewhere that I had recently applied to, and I'm still waiting for said call. I'm actually going to call the company that I had applied to on Thursday. I literally called them on Tuesday, went up there on Thursday after I got done with my court shit, and I got a continuance, so that's really more or less so I could just wait until I have the money to pay the ticket, which is $170 some odd, which isn't that much. But since I have no money right now, fucking USAA literally just hit, so you know, it's just whatever at this point. But, you know, besides USAA hitting and everything else just happening at around the same time, with the car and everything, I'm still going to get a brand new job going over the road. I'm going back over the road, and well, I pretty much have no choice but to go back over the road. So it feels like, you know, I've spent all this time doing nothing, making absolutely no money, because every time I do make money, a bill hits. So, no, I made literally $500 2 weeks ago, and half of it went to a ticket. And then the other half went towards USAA. Because I only got paid $200 last week. So I had enough to at least buy Infinity Battlescape, and now I have no money. So I'm probably going to ask for an advance later today, probably as soon as I get done with this video. But you know, sometimes you just can't help. But hey, within the coming month, as soon as I get the money, I'm probably going to spend a month over the road, or just doing whatever for the next company that hires me, hopefully, if they hire me. What I'm going to do is basically just live over the road for about a month, or until I make enough money to get myself a vehicle, and then, you know, enough money to live and sustain my fucking self, and not be having to pay outrageous bills and fines and shit like that. Hopefully by then I'll wouldn't have to worry about the ticket, since I'm not going to ask for another continuance. I'll just ask for a nolo contendere at my next court date. That way I don't get any points on my license. And I think that'd be just that. So it'll be good. It'll be really, really good. So with that being said, looking forward for the month of October, I guess. October is the month of Halloween stuff, like, you know, stuff like horror movies and Halloween. So I am still fixing to open my Discord server, but I'm still not feeling in the right place to open that Discord server. I'm not entirely sure if it's the right thing to do, but I might end up doing it just to open it up, just to see how well it'll do. Pretty much just going to open up everything and implement some sort of way to what do you call it, to can't find the word now. I forgot what I was even talking about, but I know I was talking about Discord, but I think what I'll end up doing is posting the Discord link into the description, and probably just see how it works. If people want to continue trying to troll me and trying to harass me, then I'll just end up closing the server and nobody will have access to it. With that being said, if you do end up joining my server and you would like to apply as an admin, moderator, stuff like that, then I will have some kind of application that I will put onto my server. The only thing I do ask is if you do intend on being an admin onto my server, I will do, I want to call it a background check, but we will go into a voice call. We will go over your application, and then we'll do some sort of a test run to see, how well you can do without admin powers. And since the server is, I wouldn't say pretty much empty, but pretty much inactive at the moment, I'm not going to accept any applications until the server does more or less generally open up and gets more active. But I will close applications as soon as we reach up to about 50 or so, because I'm not going to, go through 100 or so applications. I'm only going to choose like maybe 2 or 3 admins until the server gets full or gets to the point where I need more than just 2 admins. So I might close applications at around 30 or 50, even though I only need like 2. But it just really depends. So if you do get into the server, I'm only interested in serious inquiries. If you're just there just to ban whoever and break all my rules, then you're just going to get banned yourself. And then we'll just move on to the next person. And that is why we're doing a admin test. So, there's that. With that being said, besides things going on the server, besides Infinity Battlescape going onto this channel and potentially being streamed, the internet situation is pretty much the same as usual. I still got to pay Comcast $170 some odd. I think it's $175 to get them to come out to my parents' house and hook up a line, and then just hope for the best, I guess. But as soon as I get Comcast back up and running, I will definitely be back streaming, and I will pretty much give out an announcement as to when Comcast is going to supposedly show up this time and hook up internet, and then I'll give out another update for a stream schedule, hopefully this time. And then that'd be that. I'll be back streaming at a pretty normal schedule, most likely playing Infinity Battlescape for who knows how long. Will there be a face cam during that? Not entirely sure, or at least I'm not entirely sure at the moment, because I don't really know how I want to set up Infinity Battlescape just yet. Even though I did one freaking recording of it, 130-minute recording, I don't entirely know. I'm not entirely sure if I like the setup that I have. Plus, I'm still trying to work on, lighting and stuff like that, and probably in the near future, getting a desktop for streaming games and stuff like that. So that's still going to be in a eventual future. I'm not entirely sure what kind of a setup I want just yet, but that's probably just something for the more further future, probably at the end of the year or at the beginning of next year, 2020. It just really depends at the moment, because with Christmas coming up and all the other holidays coming up, I don't really want to. I don't want to get myself extra busy by, doing a bunch of extra stuff that I don't want to do. Especially, like I said, with the holidays coming up, I more or less want to focus. As soon as I do get my internet back, or when I do get Comcast back, I do want to generate most of my focus towards Twitch. And I'm probably, at least for now, at least until the end of the year, I'm most likely going to focus on one game, and that's going to be Infinity Battlescape. And like I said earlier in the video, the only reason why I'm probably going to focus on that game is because I fucking love it. I'm in love with this game. So, I'm not just going to stream something I don't enjoy, or stream something that I'm going to get bored with after an hour or so, because that does unfortunately happen to me sometimes. Spike is a witness. So, I'm having loads of fun with Infinity Battlescape. I don't really want to play a game that, like I said, I'm not going to enjoy as much as I ought to be, I guess. Can't see. But with that being said, everything else is A-okay, I guess. I'm not expecting much to happen in October, although I would like things to have been okay. I would have liked to have stayed at my apartment. And most of all, I would have liked to have kept my car. But things always tend to get in my way, I guess, especially when exciting things happen. So I'm hoping that nothing bad happens in the next couple of days, since I did just buy a game that I'm thoroughly enjoying right now. So some good times, but hoping that nothing bad will continue to happen. And for anybody that has any questions about things that are going to happen with the court, like I said in my previous video, I'm not going to know a thing until USAA calls me. So until USAA calls me, or I guess my lawyer that they're going to assign to me, then I'm not going to know anything. So yeah, don't bother asking any questions about that, because I don't know much of anything. All I know is that I know I'm probably going to get sued, which is why I'm trying to make as much money as possible. But hey, if I get successful over on Twitch, to the point where I'm making more money than being over the road, then I will switch all of my focus to Twitch, and I won't have to worry about traveling. I can stream on a daily basis. So, hey, if you guys want to support me, feel free to support me over on Patreon. Donate to me whenever I'm streaming, or you can donate to me now if you really wanted to. And most of all, stay happy. Because I've been pretty pretty happy. I'm not saying, oh, I'm glad about this, but I'm staying positive about throughout this whole situation. So stay happy, stay positive. Until then, I will see you guys later. I hope everybody has a wonderful week, a wonderful month, and I will try to get that video uploaded very soon-ish, maybe. Not entirely sure. I'm going to edit everything over on Hit Film Express since it's finally working for me again. But I'll get that video out, hopefully before the end of the week, probably tomorrow if I can help it. If not, then I will attempt to get the video out by the end of the week. That's my deadline for the video. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.